Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Amnesia Crowd. And last time in our super short part, we finished Toma's good ending for the suspense route, and now we're going to do the bad endings. So, we're gonna jump right in. This might be a super short part too, but like, it is what it is. We're used to this by now in this game at this point, after all the Shin stuff, but whatever. So I loaded save file 1. This is where we're now going to say, I'll use any means necessary. And Psycho Toma's going to come full out, and I hope he murders those girls. And that was fun. Iki really is the best. He's so going to murder these girls. He really is. How is Iki that cool? We played a bunch with Iki, and I feel satisfied, so maybe we should let her out soon. Her? Let her out? I guess so. I'm sure by now she's repented. Hey, you guys. What do you mean by her? Oh, this guy's that bitch's childhood friend. Bitch? What do you mean, bitch? What do you think you're talking about? I'm not gonna lie, when Toma's being psycho to other people, I'm into it. Like, not me putting me in a cage, but if you're gonna get psycho and stab these Toma, high five, I'm here for this. You can be psycho to other people. Alright. Your childhood friend, duh. You said let her out just now, didn't you? You know where she is, don't you? I don't know. What's wrong with you? Stop accusing us. I think it'd be best for you if you hurry and told me where she is. Otherwise... Wait just a little longer, Spacey. Soon... We don't just get to know that he killed them, it just ends like that? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, that's disappointing. I really wanted, like, ah! Like the girl scream or something so that we knew that he was, like, literally choking the bitches. I'm just gonna pretend. I'm gonna pretend. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it, Toma. I am not even mad about the fact that you might have killed those bitches. I really hope you did. But anyway, this is the secret save file. Well, you could make a second one or whatever. Optional. So the bad ending might be the same in this as maybe the next one, because I can't imagine he gets out and then chokes those bitches still, but you know what I mean? Because it wouldn't make sense. But it sounded like... Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, wait. This is... Never mind. This is actually the save file 2. This is the right one. No, this isn't the optional one. The optional one... I don't know. But anyway, this is the legit save file 2 one. Sorry, I forgot that I didn't save the... Whatever. Yeah. I saved 2, and optional was the third one, and I was just... Because we saved the optional one as was the second save we made, but I saved it in the third spot. Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, real save 2, so anyway. Not the optional. Let's make clothing. Yay, let's make robot suits! We have no tools or materials, so it's impossible. Oh, this time we choose a styrofoam box. It's expected of a freezer, and there's a ton of styrofoam for storing food. Let's block the cold air vents. Let's get inside. I'd be all for it, but I don't think we can block all the vents. We don't have tape or anything else to keep them blocked either. We're gonna freeze to death, aren't we? Plastic box. I feel like we could use these to protect against the cold somehow. Let's get inside the boxes! No way, not with their size. But yeah, if we could, it would have been high heat retention. Which is really funny because you'd think the boxes that are put in a store in your freezer, you want it to protect against like freezer burn, but you still want the food to stay cold. So putting myself in a cardboard box in a freezer doesn't seem like it's really going to keep me warm because, like, i.e., I put my meatballs in the cardboard box and the plastic wrap and all that shit that it came in. I put them in the freezer and they're still frozen. You know what I'm saying? So they're not retaining heat that way. And just floor. Is there anything dropped here we could use? Hmm. There's a dropped lighter. Plastic box. No, that's the styrofoam. Plastic box. Use these to protect against the cold somehow. And we say get inside the boxes again? No way, not with their size. Yeah, if we could use it, we'd have heat retention. 1 hour later. Okay, I'm like, why are we choosing the boxes again? I guess you have to choose so many things. Spacey! We're so gonna die in this freezer. Spacey! Spacey, are you okay? We get a CG in this one. This is the bad one. This is bad. Yeah. Damn it. What do I do? Several hours later. Wow, Shin didn't find us this time. Hey, can you hear my voice? Can't sleep. You have to stay awake until Shin gets here. Staying still would be pretty bad, so I'll talk about when we were kids. I'm confident I won't run out of stories with this topic. You may have already forgotten, but when you were small, you asked me to do a lot of things. Among those was, read this book to me. That one really troubled me with that one. Get mad if I didn't give every character a different voice. Toma is me right now. You guys would get mad at me if I didn't give every character a different voice. So funny. You get mad if I didn't give every character a different. I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm talking to you guys. Like, you'd be mad if I stopped doing voices, and I was just like, you really troubled me with that one. You get mad if I didn't give every character a different voice. That book you had me read so many times. You had your favorite one right. Like, we do the voices to make it more real and fun. They may be bad, but like, whatever. Anyway, that book you had me read so many times. You had your favorite one right. You know that one. That title. Do you remember it? I can't remember my own name right now. I'm so cold. Have you forgotten? Well, it was a while ago. It can't be helped. But I remember it well. The title and the contents. Oh, I get it. I actually do remember the contents of that book, right? That's why you're pretending to be the princess right now. Good grief, you still act like a kid. And do you want to be the princess that badly? I think we're already frozen to death and dead, and he's just talking to himself. Because Orion's not even talking at all right now. Like, Orion's not making any comments. So I feel like we might be dead. Like, oh no, Orion left. He's like, it's been a while. And there's only the two of us here, so I'll have to be the prince. Toma, are you gonna get creepy and gross with me and my frozen corpse? Because gross, dude. All right with that. Don't worry. Remember the story was Prince held up the reclining princess like this. This is not the time for kissing me in the CG. There's CG, by the way. Not the time. Well, okay, it went away, but here you go. I mean, okay. I'm like so cold and like you said, but at the same time, there's a creep factor to this. Like, you're so cold and like, you're going to be okay if I kiss you, right? Toma, I feel like you're taking liberties because I'm basically a corpse at this moment. I might actually be dead, or I'm just like so zonked out that you're taking liberties. It's not like, I don't know what else to do. I'm going to kiss you so I get a reaction because then you're at least screaming at me and then you're not like falling asleep. And no, it's more like, well, I guess if you're kind of dead, I can make out with you. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, there's something creepy about it. Something creepy about you, Shin. Toma. Oh my god. Poor Shin. It's not your fault. Why did I don't know. I'm trying to block Toma out of my mind right now completely, and it's just not helping. And I don't hate the CG. I hate the implications and what's happening, but not bad. This is how that prince felt as well. Wanting to save the life of the princess, slipping away. Wanting to hear Spacey's voice more time. As if to share his own heat, he kissed her like this. I don't think those are your full motivations. Spacey, open your eyes. Otherwise, it'll be a happy ending, right? And now I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I'm pretty sure I died. I'm pretty sure I already froze to death. That's why Orion wasn't screaming anything at us. Because he's already gone and Toma's just shoving his tongue down a corpse's throat. So that, on one hand, makes him a creepy motherfucking bastard. On the other hand, it's kind of sad because you're like, my god, you've literally snapped. You know what I mean? This was our optional save file. Do we stay here? Wait a minute. Press connection to Toma, create an optional save file. But then we did the yell out. But this one, the save file, return to Main Street. So what do we choose here? I guess we yell out? Because it's supposed to go... Okay, it didn't have those options. I guess it doesn't matter what we do there, but whatever. Okay. Because remember, this is where Toma's like, check around, check more, check even more! But, you know. But yeah, anyway, so that other end, it was like, you know, I kind of feel bad because it's like he literally snapped because we're dead and he's like trying to do anything. Like, so I feel for him on that part, like, yeah, no, you snapped a little. But also, you're a creepy bastard. So, like, if it was anybody else, I'd be like, oh, this is creepy and sad because your brain is snapped. You've literally lost your marbles. But I don't think Toma ever had them, so I can't put it past him to have done this even if he wasn't traumatized. I think he probably still would make out with our corpse. God knows what else he's gonna do, which is because it's Toma. You know? So, like, anyone else I might give a pass, like, brains. You've lost it. And now with Toma, it's like, no, you're just a creep. I do feel for him like that he's lost it a little, but he's still just a creep. So, I don't know. But sometimes I actually don't hate that ending. It's like, oh, this is so disturbing. It's very valid for Toma. But, you know, it's one of those endings where you're like, oh, this is all sorts of wrong. But I kind of like that about it. Call Shin. Hello, how are things over there? Did you find anything? No, I haven't found anything here either. Let's meet up for now. I'll head over there. Sorry for using up your valuable time. Yeah, we'll definitely find her. Then I'll head over now. Unless he sees the girls. I'll go check whether Toma's realized you're here. Sorry, I thought that was going to be the same thing. So, I'll go check whether Toma realized you're here. This is bad, Spacey. Toma was saying something on the phone about leaving this area. Is there anything we could do? He's so close by. If you bang on the door that hard, then your hands will... watch out, Spacey! From the shelves! And now I just got crushed to death. I basically got crushed to death. Okay, well, anyway. So this was like a 5-minute part. 13 minutes. Guys, I am so sorry that these are so short. I honestly really do feel like should just I feel like because even Shin's bad endings took like 20 minutes to get through and Toma's really took like 15. I can't. All right. I think I'm going to have to like edit these parts together because I feel really bad that like that this is only going to be like 15 minutes. You know what I mean? And I feel like a 20-minute part in a 15 is a little too freaking short. So I figured this was going to be at least like 20 some odd minutes. I'm like, oh, okay. But no, nope, it's just, is 15 minutes. So yeah. So what I think I will do, you'll have seen this by now, but obviously, like, I'm recording this after, like, having already recorded the last part, so it's not like I've put them together or done anything yet. So you'll see the transition from that and then into and then I probably won't do an editing me in the middle or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. And then I'll have to edit them together because I just don't think that doing this as a 15-minute part is I just feel like that's so cheap. You know what I mean? If it was like, oh, it's the end of a route, okay, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll see what happens when I'm putting things. If I edit, if I don't, then you just have two really super fucking short parts. I don't know, guys. So, I mean, I guess just to extend this a little bit in case I don't put them together. Overall, I do not like Toma. I hate Toma, but doing this wasn't that bad. I think I did good. I'm going to give myself a gold star, or at least a silver star, for, not spending an hour. That would have helped if I had spent, like, time bitching about how much I hate Toma as much as I normally do. Then instead of taking, like, the last time when we did later, and it's like, Toma's route took 3 extra hours. It was an extra hour, I think, because, like, I just bitched about him so much. His part took longer because I was like, I don't want to be here, and I complained so much. But this one, I said I was going to try. I'm going to try, and I tried. And you know what? There were moments where I was like, no, I'm okay with what's happening. We're fine. Like, I don't like Toma, but, like, whatever. And in that moment, it was like, he was any other character. Then I'm like, not my favorite character. Like, whatever. I don't mind them, but I don't like them, really. I don't love them. They're an okay character. They're just there for me, right? And I was like, okay, so I can play this as if, like, I don't like Toma, but whatevs. And then he just kept saying shit where I was like, God damn it, you bastard! So, that was that. It's never going to stop. But overall, didn't hate myself for having to play this. It was fine. I think, they handled Toma fairly well. They still kept him doing his shady, douchey, creepy frickin' things, like talking about age. I mean, insinuating it anyway. But had him be human for most parts where I could actually tolerate him, without wanting to stab myself in the eyes. So good job. The CGs were good. So, like, I mean, okay. Good CG. Good CG. He looks really awkward and weird here. Good CG. Not the best, but, So not bad CGs overall. So, okay, cool there. So don't, whatever. And, yeah, I mean, he was kind of human, so didn't fully hate you. Actually, okay. I don't know what's happening to me. Am I on drugs? I might be. I don't know what's going on because... Okay, that's not true. Got some moments where I was like, nah, I'm still back on the I hate you, but easier to tolerate in this short dose, and the way this was written, a lot easier for me to deal with. So, and I keep talking about and analyzing it so that we have a slightly longer part, so I don't feel bad if I don't edit them together, because I probably won't, because I'm lazy! So, whatever! I need that buffer, too, but who knows what's gonna happen. Anyway, yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I was fully on board with Psycho Toma stabbing those girls. I do wish that ending had been a little bit longer, where he had been like, yeah, whatever, and maybe you heard them scream, or they just gave you a little bit more clearly that he choked those bitches. He did, but I just want a little bit more. That ending too, though, the one that came with this CG, Toma, you're a disgusting little freak. And again, if anybody else had done it, I would have been like, oh, this is so disturbing, but I kind of understand your mind is snapped. Toma's mind was never together, so I think that's what makes it, oh, you're creepy, as opposed to, oh, you're being creepy, but I get it. But I don't hate it overall, because sometimes bad endings like this, where you're like, oh, they're so wrong, I enjoy it more than I should, because it's so wrong, but you kind of enjoy the wrongness. Not gonna lie, kind of enjoy the wrongness. Not my favorite of bad endings that we've gotten, where I've been like, I enjoy the wrongness. It's like, I'm not hating it. So, okay, And then the other one with things falling on top of us. Like, whatever. Slightly unnecessary, but it gave us an extra couple of minutes. But, yeah, so, yeah, okay, now that we've managed to drag this out to like almost 20 minutes. I do feel bad, guys. I know I've said this a million times that these parts are shorter, and I'm sure none of Shin's stuff has gone up yet. But Actually, maybe the first part's kind of, I'm not sure. But, like, we haven't gotten to the point where we've noticed how many short parts there are going to be mixed in here. So I don't know feedback or whatever if anyone's going to be like, this sucks, you should have edited them together, you suck and we don't like you anymore. Or if you're going to be like, nah, it's cool, whatever, short parts are fine, we get it, it's weird, you know? I'm sure most of you guys are like, whatever, we get it, it's fine. I'm sure there's going to be people who are like, I mean, you could have edited them together, like, what the hell? But, like, whatever, it is what it is. But, you know, I'm not going to lie about being kind of lazy and the slightly shorter parts giving a little bit of a buffer for me to, like, get ahead, you know. But also now I'm in the consistency thing. Like, I didn't do it for Shin. If I do it for Toma, then I got to do it for other people. And then what if it doesn't work out? And then, you know what I mean? At least this is consistent. So anyway, but yeah, I'm sure you understand there's nothing I can do. It's not like I'm like, I'm just going to make it 20 minutes because I don't feel like doing it longer. It is what it is. And it's like, okay, well, I feel awkward about it. But back in our days of doing 30-minute parts, if a part was only 15 minutes, it's like, all right, well, it's half the length. Whatevs. Now if it's 15 minutes, it's like, my God, why did you put on pants for this? You know what? If you're home watching this, you shouldn't have put on pants. Why bother? But you know what I mean? You're like, I got up for this? Like, it's 15 minutes. But it is what it is. So, anyway, we will be doing the working with the chibis, and we get to do accounting with Toma. So, not only did we get to do math in Kent's route, I feel like this is going to involve math. I don't know. All I can see in the guide is take on accounting with Toma, and then it gives you the instructions, and that's basically it. I'm like, so I don't know what to expect for that one. But at least we're not washing fucking dishes. It's probably going to be something that's going to be so much worse than washing dishes, and I'm going to regret being mad about washing dishes. But anyway, we'll do that little working chibi fun time, which, you know, I don't think I'm going to hate Toma in that because he's going to be a chibi and we're just doing little accounting mini games and stuff, so I think it's going to be cool. So, yeah, for everybody that likes Toma, I'm not hating on him as much. Still hating on him, but not as much. We're making progress. Are you proud? I'm sorry that I hate on your favorite character so much if you love him, but, like, he's awful and I can't help it. My thoughts haven't changed in 8 fucking years. Although I'm tolerating him a little bit better this time around, so. But yeah, the chibis will be next doing math, I'm assuming. Not sure why that wasn't Kent, but whatever. Anyway. So, yeah, sorry for another short part, but it is what it is. I rambled for a while and you got to stare at the CG, so it made it sort of worth your while, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, I will see you guys next time for a more normal length part. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.